find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
中午刚好有去外面烤肉，想要展现这种夏天的烤肉的这种感觉。来，我们一起来做 Pani Puri， 它是一个印度的街头小吃。那为什么我要在这里做呢？因为我想要展现，夏天这种烧烤的感觉，然后想要当做是一个浪漫的一个小烤。所以你看哦，它这个外面这个球，它其实是脆脆的。然后呢，我做的东西很不传统啦，因为我是新美式厨师，但是我是尽量就是有用他们的一些 ingredient， 很好玩哦。那羊起司 Goat cheese， 然后呢，这是马铃薯，还有一些辣椒，还有印度的综合香料，里面有那个还有新鲜的薄荷跟一些其他的香菜跟玫瑰水。哦，好浪漫哦！这是我们刚刚做的一个 decoration， 它盖在上面。这其实我觉得应该蛮适合在那种宴会的场合啊，或者是什么。
我做前面第一个小菜，可以手拿这样子咬一口来吃。
对，类似那种，他们叫做 cocktail hour 的时候可以做的东西。然后呢，这是综合香料汁，里面有一些 bounty， 来，请慢用 Pani Puri Shot。 还没有看到。
但是太高，照不到。